these little leaves coming in time. I think I might have spider mites. You see that webbing? Ruh-roh. So today I'm planting up some propagations, and I had some camera difficulties, so I lost some footage. So I'm just gonna shoot a little intro for you and let you know that we're gonna be planting. We're back. So I had a little bit of a camera fail. My card was full, and then when I told my husband about it and he came to look at it, it turned out I left the camera on, so it was also dead. So we're back now, a few hours later. No big deal. I did go and water in the two that I planted. I'm not sure where we left off, so we got this Hoya linearis planted and this dragon wing looking begonia. So next I got, let's see, I can do string of needles, heartleaf philodendron, a neon pothos, or this, let's do this watermelon vine or whatever this is. I'm not really familiar with this. This is given to me in a trade with a dozen cuttings of different plants and no IDs on any of them, so I was kind of winging it, which is fine. It's kind of fun. Ooh, got a vine coming in. Alright, so we lost one. Let's get the nice. Well, these vines look very healthy. The roots are kind of gross, so I am actually going to go rinse them off in the sink a little bit, really quickly. BRB. Okay, so here we are. They're still a little funky, but it's fine. This one, I've got a pretty good cluster of roots down here, and there's actually this vine growing right here, so that's exciting. I'll be sure that that is poking up out of the dirt. And then it also has this end coming in. It's got two baby leaves, teeny tiny little leaves, super cute. And this vine, the roots don't look very good, but I just was tugging on them to see if they were rotten, and none of them came off. And it does have a new vine coming out the top, so it's alive. I'm just gonna plant it and hope for the best. I really don't know much about this plant, so I'm not going to put it in terracotta because I'm not confident in that being a good growing medium for it. I wonder if I could do this in no drainage, because I have a really cool pot. Actually, I wonder if any of these do this. Here's this pot that I've got. I got this forever ago at, I was selling plants for my parents at a show somewhere in Illinois, and one of the other booths was this girl's parents, or her dad, selling her pottery. She was in art school, and he had a booth at the show because he sold other stuff as well, and so he sold their pottery there, and I really enjoyed this, but I have never planted anything in it. That sits really low in there. About a square pot. Oh, that fits nice. It's got some debris in the bottom. Let's get that out of there. whatever that is. Cool. Hopefully this plant doesn't have any issues with square pots. There are actually some plants that don't like square pots. They don't grow as well in square pots as they do circles, which is really interesting. But my parents have that in the greenhouses. They grow a lot of annuals and perennials for landscaping companies. So they have quite a variety. And there are certain plants that just don't like the square pots, which is so interesting to me. Like, how do you even know? Their roots just know. They'd rather spiral than hit the walls like that. Alright. This also feels like it's gonna flop right out. I'm sure it's fine. I'm gonna pat it in a little bit. I don't want it to overfill when I water it, but I also had the soil sink quite a bit on this begonia, so I was a little light-handed on my dirt for it. Sorry if you hear my dogs woofing. They're protecting the neighborhood. Ooh, so cute! Oh my gosh! I love it! Alright. Oh, that's gonna be so fun! Super cute. Alright, whoa. Okay, I'm gonna prop it. Cool. Cool beans! Wow. I'm so excited. I'm gonna post it and I'm gonna tag her in it and she's gonna be like, who the heck is this lady? And it's fine. Alright. Next. Let's do this string of needles. It's very sad. I might just pitch it. But I like to give these guys a chance. They've made it this far. They deserve a chance at life. These actually look pretty good. I have plucked out a couple of dead vines over the weeks. So they didn't all make it, which is okay, it's fine. Oh, this one has an extra vine coming out of it already. Look at that, it's got 2 sets of leaves already on that new little vine. Wow, this one's working on its 4th set. Holy cow. Wow, overachieving for little barely rooted Sarah Peggy eyes. Alright, wee ones, do you want terracotta? Can I do it? This soil is a little more plushy. I think I can do it. Can you not eat the plants? Hey, hey! What are you eating? Where are you? Oh, he's eating my ponytail palm tree. They've been doing that for so long, like years. Probably since they were kittens. I'm sure that it's poisonous a little bit, but they never swallow it. They just chew on it and spit it out. Don't call the animal police on me. It's kind of nice to get a little break though in the middle of filming this because I got to go outside and enjoy the sun. It's like 70 some degrees here today and sunny. Beautiful. And I made soup. My husband and I are like fighting a cold. If you know me, then you know I kind of sound congested right now. I'm trimming off some of these. Some of these crusty points. Let it start over with some fresh growth. Love it. Oh yeah. That's gonna be a cutie. I'm so excited. I just put some shelves up in my kitchen. I put 4 of them all stacked up. And I can't wait to have little pots of hanging plants like this to just hang down all the way down these shelves and just fill my kitchen with that vibe. Ah. Alright. I think the next one that I should do, I'm gonna do this heartleaf philodendron. I'm thinking about on this. Do I like that? It's a little too close, isn't it? It's got a lot of roots. I want it to be in a cutie pot. I'm thinking though, I have this. This is a lemon lime or whatever, neon pothos. So I was gonna pot it up with this cutting because it has been in this pot for a year or so, probably close to it, maybe 9 months. And it's done okay. It had some beautiful leaves, and then it got pests, and they chewed it all up, and then I was doing okay again, and now I have this leaf, so whatever. I've treated it. We've done our best. But I have another plant of it now, or vine, so I'm just going to push them up together. And then I think I'm going to put this guy in here. I think that's a good size. So we'll do these neons first. Alright. Let's dump out this soil. See what roots we got. I did forget about this pot for like probably 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe, a very long time. So I'm happy it's still here. Wow, these roots look wonderful. I know they are super dirty. Whew, this soil is not good smelling. Have a couple pieces of sphagnum moss in here. I think that's what the bad smell is. I must have rooted this in sphagnum moss and wasn't able to get it off the roots all the way. Whew, that was a weird sensation. Alright, let's check you out. You got such... Oh! What is this? Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Look at this tiny little bean that just fell out of the test tube when I pulled the other one out. Can you believe that? Where did this even come from? I just pulled what looks like this part of the leaf off. So there must have been a leaf on here when it started, but how cute. This was all crunched up in that test tube. That's why it looks all funky. Love it. I love it, love it, love it so much. Alright, I'm just gonna peel off this yellowed leaf and stare at it a little bit. See if I find any obvious pests, which I don't. Cool, now I got 3 pieces to plant. Ooh, look at us go. Wait, was I gonna do that in this? Is that the plan? Oh yeah, I think that'll look really good. This also has some stuff. I was storing these outside before we moved here. Now they're in a shed, so, and in like a Rubbermaid tote. So it's okay now, but yeah. Also, look at this. My husband teased me so hard for this. I made my own little stand at the bottom of this pot because it's a little bit too deep. And without it, they don't rest nicely. They kind of swivel all around. And it drove me crazy. So I made a little stand for it. So funny. Alright. You guys all gotta get along, okay now? Just kidding, I'm sure it'll be great. You guys will be thrilled. Alright, I'll use my spoon to fill it up the rest of the way. Very nice. Look at that wee babe on the surface. Alright. Cute. That looks so much better all together. That's gonna be a lush looking pot very quickly. Alright, let's get all this stinky dirt out of here. This is a glazed pot. So though it's terracotta inside, and this is unglazed terracotta, this is glazed inside, which means it holds on to moisture quite a bit more than a true terracotta pot. Oh, you can't see. This is normal for terracotta pots. I don't know. If people don't know that, but over time your terracotta will age. It kind of sweats out moisture from the soil, which I think is neat, and I think it gives it character. These pots are a little cheaper. I got them, probably from Hobby Lobby, and the rim kind of deteriorates on them. I've had it happen with a handful of them now, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend them. But if there's an online store that's good for buying like quality terracotta pots in bulk kinda, and at bulk prices, I would love to know about it because I would definitely utilize it. Good news. We got 2. So that's cool. This pot will fill out very, very cute. Last plant. And you know what that means? We have 7 test tubes that we can take cuttings and fill now. So that's very exciting. I was considering doing a big chop of my string of hearts because it is very close to touching the ground, like a couple of inches. I'll definitely film it if I do. But I'm nervous, so I don't think I will do it today. I have to talk myself up to it. I watch some of these videos of people just walking up to their plants and chopping them, and I'm like, whoa! Whoa! Okay, I'm good. But I just watch these videos of people walking up to their plants and just take a scissors and chop, and I'm like, wow. It takes me so much to work up to that. Alright, so these leaves will rotate and look towards the window wherever I face them, so I'm not really worried about them looking the wrong way right now. Super cute though. Let's water them in. So here is where the begonia is. I also gave it a little more effort with vining or straightening it up. But I want it to look at the light. Here is the Hoya linearis. I'm putting it down here because I have found a couple random mealies on some of my Hoyas up here. I accidentally cracked this leaf off, so I got it in water. We'll see if it roots. And then here, that's where this one's hanging. Super, super cute. Love that setup. And then while I gotcha, let's check out, whoa. This vine is super intrusive. It goes me. Here is that queen of the night. And look at this. She's gigantic. I don't know what she's planning, but I feel like she might be trying to bloom for some reason. Oh, and this is where I put the Propagations linearis cuttings. So hopefully I don't forget about them. They're right next to these. These are one Silver Glory set of Silver Glory cuttings I got that are just starting to sprout new growth, which is cool. This is the other Silver Glory. I got 2 pretty good vines of it with like 5 nodes, and I chopped them all up and put them in a prop box and tried to start them all from nodes, and they never took off. So this is where they've been for like 6 months or more. Such a shame. This Hoya carrii has a new little leaf coming in. This, I think this might be just a Propagations. I call them Publix. But you got little leaves there. He's got little leaves there. And I don't know if that's a spider web. We're not going to talk about it. This baby leaf. And there's even some coming in. Do you see in there? Come on. Down there. So exciting. Ooh. Got a new leaf here. Dainty little dings. Can't see. This is so cute. Look at how clingy that vine is to the side of the pot. It's so cute. And this thing is just going crazy. So we got these leaves are new. Look at this one is even a pear. Oh, sorry guys, sorry. Getting you all messed up. This one's new. This one's nice and dark. These are new. Love it. Cuties, cuties. Me. Hi. Here we go. So here are the shelves that I put up recently. This is where I put the neon pothos. I have these snake plant cuttings. Look at that. This has to be a year old. And I got this fern in a jar with this brand new frond. But some great roots. Love to see. Here I have string of spades. Another type of Serapegii. This is where I put the cebu cuttings. I considered planting those today, but I really like them here. And that up there is where I put the heartleaf philodendron. That is also a cutting from my blooming table from the Marble Queen. So pretty. And then I have another jar of snake plant cuttings and the micans all the way up there. Some cool. Thanks for playing along with me. I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you in the next one.